Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, indeed. This is the fat Viking Knight coming at you from the Guardian Lair / city. We're here just working on the dome. I don't want to just be like, kablam, and it's done kind of thing, you know? Because if I do that, you'll be like, where did the dome come from? I don't even know. Did you spawn it in using creative? No. This is 100% legit world. There's no creative. There's nothing like that. So, I am here working on the dome. And we've made some progress, which I will look up and show you in just a second. But we've made some progress here, and I have plans. Lots of plans. You can see I already did the top of the dome, and now I'm just working on this part of the dome, I guess. I don't know. It's a big project. It requires a lot of glass. Just a second ago, I started with an entire inventory full of glass. And now, look at that. It is all gone. All gone. So sad. So sad. Yeah, the desert is now pretty deforested, even though it's not a forest, it's desert, but it's, yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? You know exactly what I am saying. Oh, yes, yes, indeed. So, inside each one of these little domes, and it's not that little, it's pretty big, actually, because I have to build 4 of them, so it's pretty big. But inside each one of these domes is going to be a different city kind of thing. They're all going to be linking to each other via maybe an underground tunnel or something. I'm not entirely sure yet. They're all going to be linking to each other, which is going to be pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. And, yeah. They're all going to have somewhat of a different... Oh, God! Not wearing feather falling! Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! We must sleep. Hurry. Oh, God. No armor. Forgot about that. Oh, man. That was dumb. That took a lot of health, man. My shit. Okay. Alright, we're back! Just kidding. No more glass in there. We need glass in here. Let's get all of that glass. Oh, wow. Just jump in the hole, why don't you? Come on. Come on, little turtle. I'm using an iron sword right now. Pretty boss, gotta say. Oh, I have more glass. Good. Good. Where is my fish? In here. Aha! Fish. Alright, as I was saying, have a lot done. Been digging for quite some time, been hollowing out all this landscape, and I might need to go down 2 more actually now that I think about it, which is fine. It's not an issue. I have a beacon right there, which we can easily move, and I have other beacons just not here yet. We have our big box, which is yet to be changed at the moment. Still works pretty decently though, despite everything. The rates are not terrible. Like they're not amazing by any means, but they are not terrible. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. We got to go over here to this back quadrant because it's gonna bother me if I don't finish that real quick, and then we'll do this quadrant and etc. etc. But, as always, this is kind of going to be more of a talky episode while I, place a bunch of blocks here. While I, construct this dome little by little. And it is an elongated dome just before any of you get all up in arms about it. It is not a perfect dome. I did build it, higher just because I might want to build some mountains or something in here. I don't know. Really haven't planned that far ahead into it yet. All I know for certain is there will be 4 domes. One on the north, south, east, and west side, and this is the east dome. So, Yes. After this one, when I finish this one, I'm probably just going to do the other 3 off camera, or maybe in a live stream. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm going to not do it on camera, is the main point, until we get to the decorating parts of it, which, I don't know, could be next episode. I don't know. Depends if I finish this dome. If I finish this one, we might go ahead and not build the other ones right away, because I need to collect a lot more glass to finish them. So we might start hollowing out more of the landscape, just killing it, basically. Or we might start decorating on the inside here and just plot everything out, make some adjustments to it. I know that when this dome is done, I'm not going to like certain parts of it, so I'm going to have to change some blocks. That's fine. I expected that from the very beginning. That is perfectly fine. However, I do have a ton planned for this place. One of the 4 domes for sure has to house the nether room. And because we're making a nether room, that means I need to finish our old nether hub. Because it's so drab just walking in a 2x2 corridor every time to get to here from my main base. It's so just crappy looking. And it's a project I've been putting off for a very long time. I had a lot of inspiration to do just tons of it. And I finished that main room, which if you watch my series, you know what I'm talking about. But I finished that main room. For the most part. I'm still going to add detail and stuff like that. But for the most part, it is finished. And then off to the side of it, one of them anyway. Silk touch. Yes! I need that glass. Give me. Yes. Okay. Yeah, off to the side of it is going to be a pigman farm, which I still have hollowed out that entire area by now. So that's cool. That is something I also need a tremendous amount of glass for, because, I don't know, the nether seems not dangerous enough, so I want to have glass everywhere. And quartz. And wool. Interesting, huh? I'm always going to surround the exterior of that with, like, stone or something, so don't worry about that. It's not an issue. But, yeah. It does need to be finished. So, on my way to and from work and at work occasionally, I have been thinking about our nether room here and in the nether. At this point in time, we pretty much have an unlimited supply, or I can just AFK for a little bit, of prismarine blocks. We have, the dark ones, which I find extremely beautiful. We have the regular ones, which are kind of They're only used for certain things. And then you have the bricks, or whatever they're called. I don't know. You have the bricks, and I like them. I like them a lot. And we also have those beautiful sea lanterns. So I figure since I kind of want to resemble these cities off of a scene from a game, a whole level actually, of Super Mario Sunshine called Nokia Bay. I want to have giant shells protruding from the ground, secret access ways, slime block elevators to go up mountains and jazz like that. Also, I kind of want the eel's lair. Maybe under one of these we'll dig it all the way down to bedrock and we'll make the eel's lair. Cannot speak today. Sorry about that. We'll make the eel's lair. And that could be pretty cool, actually, and have a giant eel down there or something. I don't know. The only problem with doing that is we do have a lair built down there, and it is fairly extensive at this point in time. I have spent a lot of time digging out a lot of the pieces that need it. A lot of pieces. Like, I don't even know how many I did. I think well over like 15 hours of digging or something. Something ridiculous like that. And it's only a third done right now, so yeah. But I've come to a realization. This season of my Let's Play world is at about episode 70, 71, give or take. Who texted me? I don't know if you heard that. Who text? Who text? Okay, I see. Aha. But it's around episode 71, and I'm starting to realize that the goals I'm setting for myself take so much time between episodes. Like, it is just astronomical how much time is in between each episode. Like, really. And so I figure, like, I'm going to continue doing this season as I am, these monster builds and everything like that, hoping I can finish any of them, actually, because I haven't finished one of them yet. But it's made me realize that we need to set some more realistic goals. Like, just little goals that add up to a big goal. And so we're going to have an entire room based for that. Very soon, I'll probably show you that, probably at the start of the next episode. And we'll have goals. I'm going to break each project into the amount of goals that it needs. And that way we can just cross out little goals as we get to them. Just one at a time, instead of like, oh, I get bored of this, let's do something else. Let's start another monster project. Which I've been known to do. Yeah. I have been known to do that quite often in this series, and it frustrates me. And I have a feeling it frustrates you guys as well, that I'm not finishing any particular build. And it's a thing. It's like, yeah, I have these huge ideas, want to build this huge thing. Then I get halfway done or a quarter done, something like that, and I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. Let's go work on something else. Let's start a new project. And I get super jazzed about starting new projects, because it's like, oh my, we get tons of new things to do. However, I think if I break everything down and be like, okay, alright, so these are all the projects that you have right now. These are all the things that can be done. I feel like I'll be able to make a lot more progress if I do so. It's a weird dome. It's gonna look good though. It'll look good, don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Yeah, it's gonna all connect up there and we'll all be happy sauce, you know. I actually have made this in creative, so I do vaguely know what I'm doing with it. Not 100% without looking, but I vaguely know. Alright? That's all you can ask for, right? I think so. I think so. But yeah, we're going to definitely break everything into smaller goals here. We need structure. We do need it. And so, for example, let's take this city. All 4 domes need to be built. That's probably one of the goals. Dig out all 3 rooms of the Guardian farm, or the lair. Okay, it's probably a pretty big goal. Both of those are actually, and will take a great deal of time. So what I think I might do is break those even down into smaller goals. Alright, do 1/4 of the dome today. That sounds a lot easier than construct the entire dome today. So I might do things like that, just for myself and for this series as well, so I can get a lot of things done, progress on it. And since I've finally gotten more acclimated to my work schedule, I'm going to start putting out a lot more content. Now, I know I said this in the past, and it was little deceitful at the time, because I thought I was ready, I thought I was acclimated to the work schedule at hand, but I just was not. Was not acclimated at all. And so, yeah, I gotta tell you how much I miss playing Minecraft. I haven't had that much time lately to play a lot of it, and just, you know, sit down, do things, place blocks for hours and hours like I like to do, and make a ton of progress between episodes. I won't be able to do that anymore, sadly. Unless on weekends I might be able to do something like that for you guys. But for the most part, we're not gonna have, BAM! This is what I done. What I done? This is what I did since you guys have been away. I'm not gonna have that anymore. And then just, you know, walk around showing you what I did kind of thing. We're not gonna have that. We're gonna have, like I said, a bunch of little projects that will not only keep me in place, so like if I don't want to work on the dome, then I can start digging, or I can start decorating. There'll be tons of mini projects inside one giant project, so that I won't get bored and want to go to another project right away. And we're going to do that for all of the projects that we have. We're going to lay out, I'll have it, all the signs that read for you and everything like that, or wrote for you, written. I'll have all the signs written for you before the next episode, and we'll show you how many projects I actually have versus the amount of goals that each one is going to have, because every single project that I have is pretty freaking ginormous. For example, I have the lair in the dome. That right there is just a massive project. Massive project. We have the colony and the manor. The manor, of course, being the biggest structure in the colony, and the entire building, the main building block is quartz. And the entire city, the main building block is quartz. That's a huge build in itself, because you have to collect hours and hours and hours worth of quartz. It's not like I can just go there and get, tons and tons of it very quickly. It's not a thing. I have been... Look at all the squids. Look at all the squids! Die! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Look at that! Ha ha ha! Suck it, squid. Get owned by the Guardian. So we have that project. We have... let's see. We have the underground base, which, it's a pretty big structure on its own, just saying. Pretty big. Then we have the library, which still is missing tons of bookshelves and landscaping duty. We gotta finish that in honor of my grandma, and I still want to finish that gold pillar in the middle of it, and even though it's a lot of gold, I think we can do that. I have plans for that pigman farm that I started. I want to finish that, have it so we can actually have a gold farm and start working towards my grandmother's monument more rapidly. Instead of just putting a couple blocks here and there on it, I want to be able to just be like, BAM! Putting the entire monument in. Look out. Sorry about that. Holy crap. Coughing fit. Just came out of nowhere. My throat's a little bit dry. Holy crap, Batman. Make it stop. Oh, okay, I think we're good. We have that. We have the nether hub that is still... We have the nether hub. Sorry about that. Holy crap. That is still not finished. y'all gonna just have to deal with that right now, cause my throat is a bit sore at the moment, a bit raw, so to say. But anyway, we have the Nether Hub, which in one area we have Satan's throne room. Not really sure where I was going with that, honestly. Like, clearly, it was gonna be something. Giant throne room or something, but I don't really remember the premise that I had for that. So we might change that room up, even though it's got all the nether brick and stone slabs in it. We can still make it work. Gotta make the entrance room to this place from over there. That should be a task of its own. We have, let's see, the deforestation of the jungle / the rebuilding of the Mayan civilization. I still want to dig the entirety of the witch farm down to the ground, which I'm just probably gonna do that in a live stream, like, you know, little by little. We'll just live stream, dig a lot, and then I can talk with you guys, chat, give me your ideas and everything like that whilst I'm playing. And that way it won't feel like such a tremendous task to me if I only put a couple hours, you know, every, like, once a week or something into it. Then it seems like a way more manageable task. So we'll do something like that for the witch farm. But then at the bottom of it, I still want to put that giant maze that I was talking about in a very early episode. I need to move all of my chests, because I have chests just floating everywhere. And that's going to be a very long, tedious task that also probably live stream. Because, yeah, then it's not so boring to me if I have you guys there with me, just chatting amongst yourselves and stuff. So, yeah, like, we have tons of chests here, we have tons of chests down there, we have a chest there, we have chests over there, we have, in the Nether Hub, we have tons and tons of netherrack chests, we have wool chests, stone chests, every chest you could possibly think of, we have it. And it's, honestly, it's really bugging me. Like, look at all this. Like, just right here, 2, 4, 6, 10, 16, 22, like, I don't know, like, you know, we probably have 2 stacks of chests right here. Like, that is just absurd. And it looks really crappy. So, we do have that storage room, but it's not fit to handle bulk storage, so I'm going to need another storage area to handle the bulk storage of everything that we're going to get. And there's a lot, because I'm a pack rat in here. I don't like throwing anything away. So I always have chests and chests of things, and I just never move them. And honestly, that's really, really bugging me. I have to move all of those chests. That's one of my goals, for certain. I need to fix this farm. I need to make it slightly more efficient, like 100% efficiency. Because I am going to be using a metric shit ton of those blocks. Just tons. So we're going to need to do that. And did I miss any project here? Oh, I need to find the ice spike biome, because we have still yet to find one of those. And then the biggest project of them all, I want to complete that many different style city with the entire wall around it, the like 1,000 block sides of the triangle. Each side is 1,000 blocks. So that's gonna be something. That's gonna be very hard to do as well, because each side has 1,000 blocks. That's fine. You hold, I don't know how many, you hold like 20 or 36 inventory slots in your inventory at all times. You need to carry a pick, you need to carry a shovel kind of thing, and a sword, and some other things like food and torches. But, so you could fill this entire thing up with stone. And I don't think that entire inventory filled up with stone is enough to build the layer up, the one layer of the wall, one time. Honestly, I don't think it's enough. So, yeah, that's going to be something. We're going to have to be building that on the side whenever I have a super access of stone like I do right now. Because it's not all going to be stone, but the base structure is solid stone for it. And then there's 3 towers on the ends of the triangle. So, like I said, tons and tons of projects right now. And that's not to say I won't start another with having this new set of plans and goals right now. It's not saying I will not have another. But, I don't know. For the time being, we have tons of projects. Plenty to keep us going for a very, very long time. And the goal, I'm going to say, is I want to finish one of my projects before the season ends, which is at episode 100. And I'll be starting a new season, same world, obviously, for the time being, but new season will start, and that means I'll have new goals in addition to everything that I'm already doing. So that's going to be quite a task. Also, one last thing I've been doing whilst you guys have been away, just periodically, I have been blowing up our end. Just rapidly blowing it up. Because what I want, and I've talked about this before, which this is one more project that we have I forgot about, needs to be an entire flying ship city, complete with blue sky and green grass and everything like that. And in order to do that, I want the entire end island gone, so that our Enderman farm can be built in the center of town, a new one, that we do not have to travel 200 blocks or whatever to get to our Enderman farm every time, even though it only takes, 2 minutes with an ice tunnel. It's not bad. But I want it in the center of town, so we're going to do that very eventually. That's one of our goals. Like I said, I don't know which one I'm going to finish. I am leaning towards this one, though, simply because it's going to look freaking awesome from the inside. I don't care about the outside. It's going to probably scar the entire earth from the outside. I don't really care. You won't ever see it from the outside. It's fine. But I'm leaning towards this one because there are a lot of different components and mechanisms that are already laid out here that we can finish. So, I think, yeah, that is our plan of action, our call to arms, so to speak. And I'm not going to let you guys down. I have roughly 30 episodes, give or take. I don't know what episode I'm currently on right now at the time of recording this. Don't know. But we have roughly 30 episodes to finish one project. It doesn't absolutely have to be finished, because I'll still work on it in the new season. But when new season comes, I do add more goals. So we're going to have to deal with that. We are definitely going to have to deal with that. Because I already have so many projects, and I'll be adding more at season's end. So we definitely have to finish one very, very soon. And I think given 30 episodes, that is quite a bit of time. We might be able to accomplish that. At least one goal finished. So look forward to seeing some streams, guys. I've laid out the base of our dome here. Just got to connect all of this and put up all the sides, do everything like that. We have one base side, or one dome almost done here, actually. We're on the home stretch. We have many projects to go. But thank you guys very much for watching. And if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, or I am going to slap you silly with this fish. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Bye!